Greetings, my mischievous little goblins. Today, we're going to get into solfege, which is the sort of nonsense syllables that we use to do ear training, which is so useful. It's so unspeakably useful. If you're a musician, just learn ear training, okay? This is a great place to start. And if I was you, which I am, I would get a piece of paper and pencil, because I'm about to give you a big list of stuff that you just got to memorize. There's not really a trick to it. You just got to memorize it. So just write it down and help it get into your brain in more than one way, you know? Let's go. Solfege, S-O-L-F-E-G-E. I think there should be an accent on that first E, but I'm an English speaker, so no accents for you. Let's go. Let's write some numbers down. 1, sharp 1. We'll call this flat 2, 2, and sharp 2. So 1. Everybody's favorite is going to be do, right? Now when we get sharp 1, D, right? So this first letter is going to remain, and the vowel after it changes depending on if it's sharp or flat. Typically, when you get an I, pronounced like E, that means it's sharp. But there are a lot of exceptions in the system, so sorry ahead of time. It's not my idea. I learned it. I'm just passing it on to you. Anyway, 2 is re, spelled with an E. E is actually typically used for flat notes, you know? So like if there were an official flat 1, which there isn't and I think is dumb, and there should be one, you know, that would be day, spelled D-E, day. But again, you won't find that one in textbooks, so maybe don't write it down, or maybe do, whatever. We're innovating. Let's go. All right, so flat 2, since we can't do the E, is going to be Ra with an A, like the sun god. Sharp 2 is going to be R-I, right? I typically being used for sharps. All right, so 3, everybody's favorite, is me, spelled with an I. Sorry. Flat 3 is May with an E. 4 is Fa. Sharp 4 is Fi, again with an I. So, like I was saying, 5 is sol, like solar. Flat 5 is Se with an E. Sharp 5 is Si, you know, like the Spanish word for yes. S-I. Yeah, continuing on, we got 6 is La, right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Flat 6, lay, like you'd expect. Sharp 6, li, L-I. I'm not super sure that one's in textbooks. That one might not be in textbooks, but it definitely ought to be. Flat 7 is te, and major 7 is T, right? So this is all of these guys. And again, this one is kind of not really taught, though it ought to be. There probably should also be a sharp 3, but it's exceedingly rare that you would even need that, so whatever. But anyway, get all these guys down, memorize them. Do, di, ra, re, re, me. I'm not going to read them all. You can read. Yeah, that's solfege. That's the whole bunch of them. If you go up another octave, right, you go past T, you hit Do again. So you just start over there. That's the whole thing. Good job. You learned stuff. Solfege. Good work. Again, do me a favor, like and subscribe. And I'm accepting new students. So if you're interested in studying music, hit me up at raymclessons@gmail.com. raymclessons@gmail.com. Have a nice day, you mischievous little goblin.